Since the dawn of time, the shadow of evil has lain in wait. Only the light of the righteous can resist it. Have faith and persevere. Find the temple of light. There you shall find your answers. Dark powers are abroad which threaten the kingdom. Foul creations.
Hordes of orcs. Abominations of nature which offended by their very existence.
Come on.
Evil seems to come from the mountains. And above all, time is of the essence in your quest. But who will get there first?
do not fight for myself. I never have. Together, we are unstoppable. This is not my victory. It is ours.
It's Hanu.
You are finished. Come, let us punish them. You were warned. Fight with me! Fight until you fall! I will break before I yield. They will be annihilated. This is not cruelty. This is justice.
In a bygone age of iron and stone, two men shared a common goal: to transcend the boundaries of our world and discover the secrets that lay beyond. One strove to enhance the virtues of humanity. The other sought to sate his insatiable bloodlust. Their fates intertwined, a harrowing legend was forged of betrayal, battle, and unflinching brutality. Dead by Daylight, Chapter 26, Forged in Fog. A nightmare to behold, with longsword in hand, many have fallen to the Knight's unyielding fury, donning ancient blood-stained armor, possessing strength to carve through limb and bone. His allies serve eternally loyal, all vigilant, ruthless, and bent on enacting their commander's iron rule. Summoned in cyclical rotation at the Knight's behest, each brings a unique talent to the trial. Craft strategic patrol routes and issue commands to unleash an ally upon survivors, driving them into unfavorable positions, applying relentless pressure, and cutting down all who stand defiant. The Knight's talents stretch beyond the art of combat. An attentive gaze to catch and punish the cowardly. A curse that afflicts its victims with bursts of maddening terror. A fearsome counterstrike for the foolish who dare fight back. A collection of perks befitting of his calculated cruelty. A voyager from the Dark Ages. A willing wanderer of realms. Vittorio Toscano, a forgotten lord, long faded from the history books. Once an explorer, driven to unearth the mystic and arcane, his age remains a mystery, as do the symbols adorning his flesh. Who he was, the hardships he suffered, eroded by his time in the fog. Yet still he survives, determined to see his quest fulfilled, and finally meet an end worthy of his tale. Honed by experience, Vittorio Toscano possesses several unique assets for survival. A keen mind for machinery that allows the transfer of progress. A profound intuition for scouting foes far and wide. A feat of physical prowess that inspires nearby allies. Perks that exemplify his stalwart nature and resolute bravery. The legend of the Knight and Vittorio remains unfinished. Opposing forces bound forever across time and space. The age of iron and stone is over, and so begins another. An age of endless fog, and those forged within it. In Dead by Daylight.
Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Means war's coming.
War changes everything.
By order of the Hierarch, whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her.
Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
We are at war, and she's in danger. You will find her and bring her to me.
She's a child of the Elder Blood. I've got to find Ciri.
And if you find her, the girl will die.
Our world will burn! Burn in the eternal fire!
Why are you helping her?
Because she's a danger, a mortal one, a power that can destroy the world.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back!
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
Marvel's ultimate anti-hero, the Winter Soldier, is coming to Marvel's Avengers, and we're here to give you the lowdown on how to make the most of his abilities. The Winter Soldier was once Bucky Barnes, Captain America's faithful sidekick. After he was seemingly killed in the explosion that left Cap frozen in ice, Bucky was resurrected by the shadowy Soviet covert agency, Department X. The Soviets gave Bucky a powerful bionic arm and trained him to be an expert in hand-to-hand combat and marksmanship, unleashing his deadly combination of power and precision on the world as the Winter Soldier. Freed from the sway of his captors, the Winter Soldier now relies on his former training to fight for justice. A powerhouse damage dealer, he excels in both close-up and personal brawling and medium-ranged marksmanship. And his customizable combat kit sets him apart from other heroes, making him a versatile and fresh addition to the Marvel's Avengers roster. Let's break down what makes Bucky distinct from the rest of the Avengers by diving into his unique suite of combat abilities. Bucky can modify his base abilities by turning on his intrinsic ability, Steel-Forged Tenacity. This is charged by parrying damage, leading to a customizable defensive boost. Red Star Rising, Bucky's intrinsic overcharge, triggers an area of affected damage explosion good for clearing small mobs, with a time-based bonus that gives increased moderate armor and increased melee damage. Winter Soldier has a series of awesome intrinsic attacks, including a light sprint called Glinting Blade, which deals damage with his knife, and his heavy sprint, Explosive Entrance, a powerful slam that sends enemies flying. Bucky's natural fighter light combo is a flurry of punches along with a kick and knife combo finisher. With the So Below signature air attack, slam into the ground, creating a shockwave that staggers nearby enemies. Send enemies flying with the heavy combo finisher, a metal arm bionic ground pound. Bucky's heavy power attack, Buckshot, can be upgraded to a combination ranged attack that gives you access to various modes of his rifle, including fully automatic fire, high-powered piercing rounds, and his grenade launcher. Winter Soldier's ranged attack, Suppressive Fire, blasts 3 high-damage rounds. When charged up, he fires a single high-powered round that can pierce armor or even multiple enemies at once. The Winter Soldier can cover ground quickly with his grappling hook and wall run abilities. Bucky calls his support heroic Soldier Tech Nonsense. A remnant of the tech Department X gave him. He doesn't know or care what its real name is or how it works, just that the personal stealth field it generates gives him an advantage in a fight. Airstrike is Bucky's assault heroic, which allows him to call in an airstrike to set a target that drops multiple bombs in succession on the battlefield. And when the battle isn't going your way, it's time to hit the berserk button and unleash the Winter Soldier's room-clearing ultimate heroic, Protocol Override. Perform a bionic slam that stops enemies in their tracks and marks enemies for assassination within a 40-meter range around Bucky. This allows Bucky and his allies to instantly take down enemies without having to stun them. In addition, his melee damage increases and he is granted a new Knife Light combo attack. The Winter Soldier has arrived and he brings his powerful and devastating skill set to Marvel's Avengers. Whether you want to pick apart enemies from a distance or jump into the fray and engage in close quarters combat, the Winter Soldier is a master assassin with a customizable combat kit that makes him a versatile and nearly unstoppable addition to the Avengers roster. Your orders are to join us and experience his exciting story of vengeance and redemption when Winter Soldier makes his Marvel's Avengers debut in patch 2.7, available on November 29.
Life on Regis 3. The probability of encounter. The last recorded activity on the planet is 0, 0, and 2. In purely practical terms, this means less than nothing. The composition of the air here is 4% methane and 16% oxygen. The presence of methane creates the possibility that some form of life could exist here. Yet despite these favorable conditions, it can be argued that the land surface of the planet is devoid of life, both in terms of herbivores and predators. In other words, Regis 3 is safe. Regis 3 is safe.
live, sowing crops that don't belong in this soil. You bow to might and fall for magic, blind and deaf to the cries of ages past. Tearing apart what's left of your kind, until you no longer know right from wrong. Darkness devours your souls as your kingdoms burn to the ground, and you get what you came for, unless you become one of us.
And so, we looked up and saw the stars, wondering what secrets their beauty was hiding. We dared to touch the heavens. We desired to walk on their worlds. We dreamed what else was out there, looking up at us.
The Power Cosmic, brand new season coming soon to Marvel Snap. Thank you so much for playing Marvel Snap. We've had such an incredible launch. It's only been a little over a month, but it's been so much fun. This video's got a ton of new stuff. It's got the token shop, it's got a ton of new cards, and we've got a special surprise from our community manager, Richie. Let's get into it. The Power Cosmic is Marvel Snap's best season yet. We've got some new variants. The Infinite and the Collector both have incredible variants, but there's a brand new card, and I think you're gonna love it. And here's our art manager, Johnny, to tell you all about this new character.
I'm so excited to finally get a chance to show off my favorite Marvel character, the character that I'm most excited to see in Marvel Snap. The Silver Surfer, the Sentinel of the Spaceways, is finally here. He's gonna be playable in Marvel Snap.
And what does Silver Surfer do?
So he's a 3/0, he has an on-reveal ability, grants your other 3 cost cards plus 3 power.
And what cards do you like to play with Silver Surfer?
So he's obviously really great with Brood, so he's gonna give those other Broodlings plus 3 power. He's great with Wong for that double on-reveal, and phenomenal again with Odin, so you get that really massive turn 6 power spike.
Yeah, I like to play Silver Surfer with Bishop and Ironheart, because they both cost 3. He's great with, you gotta go through your collection, look at all your 3-cost cards and figure out which ones you're gonna play with the Silver Surfer. You love Silver Surfer.
Love him.
Do you have like a tattoo?
I have a tattoo.
Can we see the tattoo?
I would love to show it. A tribute to the best Herald of Galactus.
Wow!
Right there.
Oh my goodness. You're just gonna make Silver Surfer decks, and that's it, right? That's
non-stop Silver Surfer decks. We need to up the deck limit because it's gonna be non-stop Silver Surfer. There's no other variants planned. They're all canceled. It's just gonna be non-stop Silver Surfer art from now on.
Thanks for telling us about Silver Surfer, Johnny. It's been awesome to have you.
It's been my pleasure. I love being here, and I cannot wait to finally play as the Silver Surfer and to see how our fans play with him.
Just before launch, we shared our development roadmap, which talked about what we were planning on doing in the short, medium, and long term. And we've done a ton of the things on that list already. Now, we have a lot more to do there, and we're sharing an updated version of that roadmap in December. But now, I want to talk about what's coming next patch. Since the beginning, players have been asking us for ways to target specific cards they really want for their deck. And we are adding the token shop, which will be a great way to target exactly what you want. Right now, in Marvel Snap, there's 3 card series. A lot of players call them pools, but we call them series. They're a bunch of cards that are organized. You have to get all the cards in Series 1 before you get any of the cards in Series 2. You have to get all the cards in Series 2 before you get any of the cards in Series 3, and Series 3 is humongous! And a lot of players get frustrated when they get there because they really want one card from Series 3 for that one deck, and it's so big, it's very hard to tell when you're gonna get that card. Our solution to this is the token shop. Starting at collection level 500, you'll start to earn collector's tokens. And you can take those tokens over to the token shop, which rotates every 8 hours with a card that you don't have from Series 3. And when you see that card, you can spend collector's tokens to buy it directly. If you don't have the tokens yet, it's okay. You can pin the card and it'll wait there for you until you do have enough tokens to buy it. We think players are gonna love how this speeds up the process of collecting and gives them a little bit more agency to get the cards they want. As players start to earn all the cards in Series 3, we want to make sure that we're giving players more goals and more awesome stuff to collect. And so with the release of Token Shop, we're also introducing a slew of new cards, Series 4 and Series 5. Now, Series 4 is super rare, but you don't have to have all of the Series 3 cards in order to start earning Series 4 cards. You can earn them at any time. And if there's one that you really want, you can buy it in the Token Shop. Series 5 is 10 times more rare than Series 4. These are some of the rarest cards in the game, like Thanos and Galactus. Series 4 has 10 new cards, and Series 5 has 6 new cards, and the cards are Luke Cage, Absorbing Man, She-Hulk, Titania, Maria Hill, Agent Coulson, Helicarrier, M'Baku, Atuma, Orca, Bast, Shuri, Thanos, Galactus, Valkyrie, and Super Skrull. Woo! A lot of new cards, should be a lot of fun. The Token Shop is a great way to get the cards you want. We're super excited that we want to celebrate it with a super special surprise. Everyone who's got at least 500 collection level will get 3,000 tokens. And if you're higher level on the collection track, you'll get even more because you missed some as you're on your way up to that higher collection level. It's enough tokens to buy several Series 3 cards that you don't have already. I hope you find your new favorite card. Hey everyone, I'm here with community manager Richie. We just announced a ton of new cards. Richie, what do you think of the new stuff?
Man, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see all the reactions from players in Discord, coming up with wacky, crazy decks and combos. It's gonna be nuts. I just cannot wait for December. I was really interested in hearing from the #1 Marvel Snap player, KM Best, who's actually here to chat with us a little bit. So hey man, how's it going? How are you feeling?
It's going great. I'm feeling great. I have been streaming Marvel Snap every day since the release, and I have enjoyed every minute of it.
We've walked through a whole bunch of new cards for Series 4 and Series 5. Which card are you looking forward to the most?
A lot of my content tends to be focused around, you know, trying really hard to win games, playing the best and most optimal things that you can. I will tell you I will break with that for this, because the card I am most excited for is Thanos. I want to make him work. I don't know if he actually will. It seems like putting an extra 6 cards in your deck makes your whole deck a lot less consistent, even if some of those cards draw other cards. I worry that he'll clog up the board. All of these things are reasonable things to worry about. That said, he's too cool for me to not immediately target. I want to play with Thanos. That's what I want to do.
Thank you so much for your time, KM Best. Your insight's so interesting to me. Everybody needs to follow you on Twitter and Twitch and steal your decks like I do. Also, be sure to join us in Discord, and let's keep the conversation going about Marvel Snap.
We just talked about a ton of new stuff. The Power Cosmic season with the Silver Surfer. We've got the Token Shop, Series 4 and 5, the most new cards we've ever released. Thank you so much to our guests, Johnny, Richie, KN Best. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you online.
Peggy 7.
Our tale begins with the heaviest storm. The fools be shone our shore. They wake beneath the great lighthouse of yore, built thousands of years before. I set them to sea how they fare. Storm strider lighting the way. With only each other to stand by their sides, they kept foes at bay, at least for today. With danger approaching, they try and they try. The aquapocalypse ever raging topside, while relics of sirens they pull from the depths, unaware that their quest might lead them to their death. Our tale began with the heaviest storm. Now I'm afraid how it ends. Believe me, I've seen it before. The darkness that lurks in the eye of the storm. The darkness that lurks in the darkness that lurks in the eye. I guess we'll find out who's the greatest of fools.
Hope. I feel it slipping away. The fear grips me. But I've got to escape. It's closing in. This dead moon. I feel like it's been waiting for me. Like it knew I'd end up here. It's not done with me yet. Just one thing to do. Survive.
You want to steal the holiday spirit? You have to go through me.
How come I wasn't invited to the party?
Cut. Okay, guys, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for your brilliant effort. This was an amazing day. So, happy holidays, everyone.
Phew, what a day. I'm exhausted.
But we nailed it.
Yes.
And it's officially holiday season now.
Hey, little man. Did you enjoy that?
That was amazing, Dad. But please, can we get going now? It's the Holiday Express today.
Yeah, about that. I'm afraid I'm not going to make it this year, son.
Dad!
Hey, Arthur, come on, man. We got gear to pack.
I'm coming. Just give me a sec, okay? Look, Mikey. I still have work. And it's going to take a while.
Okay. Perhaps you can go next year.
Mikey, you'll understand one day. Chin up, yeah? We're going next year. I've got to get back to work, son.
Hey, are you okay?
What?
Someone steal your holiday spirit too?
No, it's just my dad. He's been really busy this time of the year. We'll go on a magical adventure next year. He promised.
We need to do something.
Don't worry. I know exactly what to do.
Can I show you something?
Dad, what's going on?
I'm not sure.
Ticket, please. All aboard!
best holiday ever.
Create the holiday yourself and share the holiday spirit.
Come to us to celebrate and have fun together.